promised, this is an update video. So I ended up, let me stop this so you can hear me. So basically I ended up in the last video recording in some guitar, recording in live bass, and then I went in and added some drums. So I had different ways in my mind I was going to do the drums. Ended up settling for doing it by hand. So that's all OP-1. I mean, it's not OP-1 drums. It's OP-1, me drumming in on the OP-1. I think these are SP Vid drums. But anyway, one shot to me drumming in. Of course, the variation on the hi-hats will be better. And I have my ways I could do it. I didn't do it on this one just because I'm just running test. But you can hear. That was me just soloing that. And then I went in and added in like a little melody over the top of that, which sounds like. Which needs to be turned down a little bit in the mixer. So I'm gonna go back here and just bring it down just a little bit so it's not piercing your ears. There you go, that's a little bit better. So the mixer is very helpful. Of course, you got your panning if you want to move stuff around, but you only got 4 tracks. So in my mind, I'm kind of like, how much in the world am I going to really use a panning when I only got 4? I mean, I might see that beneficial if I had 8 tracks where I could do like counter melodies and stuff, and then I could tweak each one. So again, that's my one biggest gripe about OP-1 period. For me personally, is just not having enough tracks. Like 4 tracks. That's cool if you're just really doing like a quick little, hey, I'm gonna run a bass, some chords, maybe some drums and a melody. And that seems like everything, but when you want to break stuff out and really be able to, you know, adjust stuff, I don't really see the point if you only have 4 tracks. So anyway, I wanted to show you this. That wasn't the point of this video. I won't rant anymore. So yeah, here's the loop. Oh, and then the other thing was the last video, I ran it through the OP-1, the SP-404 rather, I'm sorry, Mark II. And because the Mark II is, I call it the coloring box, it's basically going to add character and different things to the track. You can't really hear what the track sounds like directly. So I bypassed the interface as well as the interface as well as the SP-404. Send it straight into the speakers. That's where you see that cable. And these are Kali speakers. These are 6-inch ones. So anyway, did that. And then so you could get a clear sound. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and mute those tracks that you hear what the guitar sounds like. And now I turn the guitar down, and here you can see I have it down. It's a nylon guitar, so it doesn't. And that's really no extra additives to it. It's just me plugging straight in on a nylon electric. And then let's do this. Keep pressing the wrong button. Let's turn on the bass. We'll turn off this one. Bass sounds really good. For a simple bass line, that sounds pretty good. I think the bass sounds really good through it. Last but not least, the drums by themselves. Now, obviously, if we have velocity sensitivity, you would have more variation in the way that sounds. And I can go in and do it myself personally and make it vary if I wanted to. But once you put it to tape, it is what it is, right? So you have to do all those adjustments in the sounds, in the actual sounds by pressing here. You see, shown this in other videos where you can do this shift, adjust the left, right, and the attack in there. So that way it has that. Before you actually go, see the orange or red, that knob will change the volume. So you could drop the volume down on anything you want. Back into here. Yeah. All right, so no, back into here so I can see what's on. So that's that, and then you've heard the melody. Then all together. I push the drive up a little bit. But you'll see like the right side's peaking a bit. Just a little. So there you have it. Just wanted to do an update video as I promised. You can see it sounds really good plugged directly into some speakers. So what that means is a couple things. One, it just sounds good. And then two, you could buy yourself, if you just had speakers, a little portable speaker or something, you'll get a little more clarity. The OP-1 does have, I think I've shown this before, the bass speaker at the bottom right there. That ringing is from this instrument. Sorry about that. So when you're without the plug-in, you still hear good. And if you put headphones in, it still sounds really good. I have the Technica MT50 something. It's the Bluetooth ones, but they also do plug-in. And those have been the ones I've used for some years now, at least a couple years. And I love them. They're great for mixing. I think they're pretty balanced in the way they sound and what you hear in the mix. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion. I'm not a mix master, but you know, I do my best. So yeah, so try that if you decide to go this route. You'll see. I'm just trying to show you all the little odds and ends and the things right now. Of course, there's going to be more updates. Mind you, this thing's only been out, what, 6 months maybe at the most, at least 6 months on the market where people can buy it. So kind of cool, I think. And I'm just exploring all the different ways that I can make music on this thing, different little techniques I can use. And we'll talk maybe on the next one. I'm thinking about just showing it as a MIDI controller, more or less just using it for keys, because you can program. I know you can have the play and stop go. Like I can use it in Koala and do play and stop. Of course, you can do that, I'm sure, in Ableton also. I'm just talking about the stuff that I have personally used. And then the keys work great. I like them. I usually don't like clicky clacky stuff, but they just feel comfortable for some reason. I don't know why. But anywho, I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole nother rave. So that's it for this video. Just wanted you to hear that, and I am off.